We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in...
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
Avoid flame at any cost. You'll be doused in noise. Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last...
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
Dogman's master!
Shame I've no advantage against the foe. Are we all in the same boat? A flesh wound. I can handle that. Hold. Just a moment.
Trounced our foe well and true.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle.
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Well, well. That's quite a discovery.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most. Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
I look forward to seeing your marksmanship.
Understood. I will await you here, Arisen. We are none of us alike in vocation.
That is most fortuitous.
At the end of the day, our vocations are of little import. Mutual trust is what counts.
What's this? We're trapped. Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
A Cyclops? Oh, pray, be on your guard.
Continue our onslaught and the behemoth will soon topple.
I shall lead the charge!
I'm holding the arm. Now, bring it down and let's taste our fury. Would you lend me a hand? Well done. Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing.
It is time we made for the capital. All King Vermund, that the Arisen is...
You have my gratitude, sir. It would seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false Arisen. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this, as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your Well now. The road's blocked. The cart can't get through like this. A powerful current ought to set this rock to crumbling, if we could summon one.
But of course, Arisen. You may depend upon me.
Water is spilling through the cracks here. What could be the cause?
Come to think of it, the private quarters of one Arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same.
What was that sound? Fall back! Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
Oh, the sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
I wouldn't mind a chance to doze off as the hills roll by.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
We've got goblins!
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat? A fire
nothing of it.
I like that.
Impeccable! Seems we drove them off. Vermund isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermund. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand... I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign. The only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermund's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the council's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
My sword arm could use some this good this evening.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
Never should have taken this shift. There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Mayhap I'll nose around. See what's selling lately. Can't put a price on peace and quiet.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
A trying time for merchants of any...
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early deaths. Aught catch your eye? Just say the word. Hope to see you again.
Need anything? Stop by again soon.
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
I wish I knew your restraint, Arisen.
Interested in my wares? Go on, have a look. I'm just grateful to still be in business. Pleasure doing business with you.
Try all I might. I can't get some.
Oh, there's something written here.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
I've a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
I've a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find useful. I'll craft all types.
You wouldn't want to make the others.
The rules at your neck. I find an eternal I'm surrounded by rangers on all sides. The rules at your neck.
Alas, 'twould seem I've taken on too much.
Let us make haste for the nearest town. I'd rather sell our pickings at market than toss them aside. Right.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Sit back, relax, and enjoy the finest brews in all of Vernworth.
Makes my blood boil.
That's just plain horrid.
This is the last straw.
Look! Master, a treasure chest! We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Where to now? The rules at your neck.
Well met, sir.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. 'Twould be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true Arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermund's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Vermund. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermund.
Off we go then. There are beasts to be slain.
Oh, I can scarcely wait to see what we'll discover along the way.
Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. I can guide you there if you wish. Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melv? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have my sincerest thanks for aiding her. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other, for all my chiding. Once she gets an idea under her bonnet, there's simply no talking her out of it. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it, won't you? Welcome and well met. Don't think I've forgotten your discount now. I'll knock a few gold pieces off order.
The safer the roads, the heavier my pockets. Always a pleasure.
I've brought you a gift. Will you... No troubles. Off to market I go. Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour. Much obliged. I fear I've no wisdom to offer.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right. On the roads, despite the hour.
Getting proper rest is an important duty.
Well met, sir.
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Off we go then.
I hope you slept well?
Tis too late to turn the tide. My fate is sealed. Bigger the crowd, less eyes on me.
What should I get up to today?
Days like this make me
I know. Go exploring.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
dirt so far up my nose, I near get it. That smell. I cannot seem to place it.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up. And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Oh, now I feel a fool.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure. Prepare yourself! Keep the enemy occupied and I'll make short work of them!
Well, 'tis clear the two of you know what you're doing.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Focus. The battle continues.
Not a bad idea.
Where to next? I suppose the location nearest here would be a good place to start. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermund's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
As you hang in there, Master, I am coming to assist.
Too fast for you?
Too slow.
Most effective.
I say we start with the location nearest us. It will save us a world of effort. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermund's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way. Yes, that's worth taking.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
You're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye? I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Another one down, Arisen.
Keep on like that and you'll be done here soon enough.
Result to be proud of.
Ha! They are right to fear us.
'Tis a wonder any foe challenges us with the Arisen in our midst. Not like a curative to fill one with vim.
No! The Arisen has been poisoned!
Think you can run?
Such a fascinating way to end.
Just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Where to next?
At times, I find myself wondering why we must fight against our fellows.
I knew it to be so. Are we ignoring the enemy today?
The paths to victory are myriad. That stratagem never would have occurred to me.
Surely not!
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say we collect as much as we can carry. The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Are you certain you can manage it? 'Tis an awfully long shot. This way, if you please. Guard all you want. Won't make a difference when I've grappled, you see? Did anyone else see that? Aught catches the light.
Let us ponder how best to proceed. Luck! 'Tis a chest.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Come on!
Lucky us. That's worth taking.
Well done, Master.
Right. Just follow me. prevailed by the skin of our teeth.
Let us pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and try not to slip up again.
Look there. I espy another statue.
Let us make our...
Protect the shipment! Steel yourself! Cut the fiends down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
V! How did this happen? You must defend the cargo!
They're a tenacious lot.
Good work!
I can do no less in service to the Arisen.
I like that. All done then?
Not a bad idea.
I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot you saved us from. And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.
Over here!
Take this. 'Tis something I found